What's up, Megalon fans? Megalon fan 14 here, and well, yeah, this is a video that's gonna have two things. One is an announcement for Megalon and Friends, which I will post before August comes to an end, I promise. So I didn't post sooner, but I will try to get them up soon before August comes to an end, and then go back to the normal schedule, them coming on Saturdays and Sundays. I'm really sorry about that. But another one is a sad news. And let's get to the announcement first. There's a few announcements I gotta make, and since I'm still kind of a beginner on YouTube, I'm not gonna be using like CGI or any editing skills. What I'm possibly gonna be doing, possibly that's throughout season 1, is for the intro and for like the fire breath and all that and sound effects, I might do all the sound effects with my mouth. If they sound terrible, I'm really sorry, but again, I'm not a master editor. I'm still new to YouTube, so I hope you guys understand that. And for like the lasers and names and all that, I'm basically just going to be using little pieces of paper. So I hope you guys understand. I'm still kind of new to YouTube, even though I've been on YouTube since 2018. I'm still kind of new to YouTube, so I'll learn these things as I figure out how they work, okay? I'll figure out how they work. And also, I'm not a good artist as well, so some of the things might be out of line. I'm really sorry about that. But again, I'm new to this kind of thing, so I hope you guys understand. The other one is Mogura, one of the female characters in Megalon and Friends. Originally, when I first started the series back in 2019 in August, I only had 2 Megalon figures that weren't chewed up by my dog. Yes, I had 4 actually. I had 1, but that got chewed up by my mom's dog, not my dog. But originally, I would have had 3, but another one got chewed up because when I was a kid, I was kind of an idiot. Because I slept with a light on, and at the time I had a dog, and I did not know that dogs get angry when you sleep with lights on, and they'll chew things up when they don't get good enough sleep. So yeah, so now I got 3 Megalon figures. Yes, I say 3. But that, in 2019, I only had 2. The one from 1991 from Bandai I got, which is the last one. I think they might still be selling those, but those might be used ones. I don't know. And the YMSF Megalon figure. And Mogura, Megalon's first body type was the YMSF Megalon figure. Mogura was also that figure. She's not going to be that figure anymore. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it was basically this figure. This was the figure I used for both Megalon's first skin and then Mogura. Mogura is no longer going to be that figure. Instead, she's going to be what I got Bandai's brand new Megalon figure that came out this year. This thing's really cool. I got it off of what's it called? Amok. If you can figure out what this spells, AMOK. I tried looking for that, but I don't think they sell those anymore. I think they might be sold out. So if you find one and you have enough money for it, good on you. It's again this figure. This is the brand new Megalon figure from Bandai for this year. So that's one of the announcements. Mogura is going to have a different change. She's not going to be the YMSF figure. She's going to be the new Bandai figure. Another thing is that I'm going to have a little bit of an Easter egg. Now, it's not like movie references Easter egg. It's just going to be this little guy. And this is Spyro. Most of you might know that. But for those who don't, this is Spyro the Dragon. And it's a little figure I got. So why am I making him an Easter egg? Well, he's going to be basically in the background, but it's going to be very quick. So every time when I launch a new episode, you're going to have to watch the entire episode and look very carefully for this guy. It's going to be very, very quick, so you're going to have to look all around before he just disappears. Alrighty? And the last announcement before I get to the bad news is, for those who are Pokemon fans, please tell me who this guy is, because I do not know who this guy is. So, what I'm going to basically do, I'm just going to call him Sanadile, since that kind of fits him. He kind of looks like a freaking crocodile, which I think that's what he is. And I'm just going to call him Sanadile. If that's not his name, then I'm really sorry. Just tell me what his name is. And then I might use that name correctly. But for now, I'm just going to call him Sanadile. So yeah. And yeah, if you read the title, if you don't know who Scott Harsock is, he's, for those who follow a sport called Monster Jam, which I'm a huge fan of, he passed away on July 15th this year. I did not know about this until today when one of my favorite YouTubers called Fluffy Ducky MJTV posted a video called Tribute to Scott Hartsock. He drove a classic monster truck called Gunslinger in Monster Jam and competed in the Monster Jam World Finals since 2000. The last time he competed in the World Finals was in 2010. And when I was a kid growing up watching Monster Jam, he was one of those guys I watched. My most favorite driver is Tom Mintz, who drives Max D, but I did like Scott Hartsock. He was driving monster trucks since 1992 and was born on 1962. And he passed away in July 15th this year. I'm not going to be using any music, no footage, none of that. And, yeah, I hate this. I really hate hearing big names die. I really hate that. I really do. It's something I always hated. We all felt that. I wasn't a huge fan of basketball, but I remember in 2020 I did hear about Kobe Bryant, and again, I wasn't a big fan of basketball, but I knew that he was a big name to the sport. Scott Harsock was a big name to Monster Jam, and my gosh, I really didn't want this to happen again. It's just unfortunate that something like that happened. And he died in a train crash. Basically, he was driving an 18-wheeler to like a dirt track for a Monster Jam event. And not his fault. Not his fault at all for this accident. When he was on the track, a train hit him. And you might be thinking, how did he get hit by a train if it had crossing gates and all that? But the train track he was crossing didn't have flashing lights or bells ringing or even crossing gates. It had none of that, and you can't even see a train. There were a tree blocking your vision to see a train. Yeah, poorly built train tracks and poorly built warning signs. There were no warning signs at all. It was just railroad crossing. That's it. Just a sign that says railroad crossing. That's it. And it gets on my nerve, the fact that the people who built that never bothered to put anything to stop him from crossing the train track when there was a train coming. And just, basically that's how he died. Lack of safety, lack of crossing gates, flashing lights, and bells ringing letting you know there's a train coming. None of that. And I know that if those were there, he would have been alive. But no. The people who built that just got lazy. They poorly built it. And now we're in the era where crossing gates, flashing lights, and bells ringing is normal, and it's great. But they never bothered to put any of that stuff there. And he died because of that. So, yeah, again, I will get a Megalon and Friends episode up sometime tomorrow, hopefully, but I don't know what to say. I'm speechless now because as a kid watching Monster Jam, Scott Hartsock was one of the guys I always watch, and one of the guys that made me love the sport to death. And I don't know if he was in one of the events I've been to. I've been to only 6 Monster Jam events. I don't think he was there, but I do remember seeing that truck when I went to Las Vegas, Nevada in 2015 for the Monster Jam World Final 16. I remember walking around and partying in the pits and all that, and saw the Gunslinger truck. I'm sorry if I'm being quiet a little too long. I really don't know what to say. So yeah, that's basically about it. Mogura's got a new body. Keep an eye out for this little guy, Spyro the Dragon, every episode. And tell me who this guy is. For now, I'm just going to call him Sandadial. Tell me who this guy is, and yeah, that's... Rest in peace, Scott Hartsock. I'll see you guys sometime. Bye.